Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my home. This is week number 2, and this is your highlights video.
California dreaming about you.
So I just want to do a very quick video to highlight 5 things to follow up with the discussion from last week, the introduction discussion. Thank you all for doing that. First and foremost, welcome everybody from all different backgrounds, from all different ages. We have people from the community college connection, people who are in high school taking college classes. We have people looking to transfer. We have people taking classes in our different certificated programs at Shasta, people coming back for the first time, people returning after being gone for 20 years. We have it all. That is why community college is awesome. That's why I love teaching this class, because your perspective, your background, whatever it may be, is going to interpret things differently, is going to add to a richness of this class that you can't get, I don't think, anywhere else. So I'm excited to have this interaction with you all and continue to be communicative in the discussions. That is absolutely huge. So right on to kick it off strong. But also there's some people that made some great comments and points that I wanted to share. First or second comment, second point is that of communication through technology. There's an app specifically for Canvas that you can link your online classes to. You can check it through the App Store, and it's very useful to be able to log in there and look at assignments that way. You could look at the videos that I post through there. You could look at the readings through there. You could look at all the information. You could look at discussions through there. When it comes to writing your assignments, though, I beg you please to use a regular computer, because oftentimes the format gets a little screwy. And sometimes things fall through the cracks through the online app or the phone app. So be sure, it's a great tool to be able to use and stay connected, but when it comes to really looking at the assignments as a class base for your grade, make sure you're logging into a computer as well and doing your assignments that way, the writing, especially when we get to the essays. That's going to be polished papers. But check out the app. It should be useful for you, and it is free. Secondly, or I guess we're on the third point. Third point is if you have any concerns, some anxieties about coming back to school, about doing online, about how much writing this class is, do let me know, because none of those things need to plague you. None of those things need to be really concerning, because there are services at Shasta College to help. I am happy to help along the way. So if you find yourself with some anxiety, some concerns, outside factors of the class, life things that are going on that you think are going to hinder you with your success, let me know early on so we can work together. There are no time restraints on tests or quizzes. You can always probably most of the times with the quizzes you're able to redo them. So if you get test anxiety, I try to eliminate that right off the bat. You always have a couple weeks to do at least with the essays. Always look at the due dates. Normally they're on a Monday, so things have a flow to them to help alleviate anxiety. So that brings me to point number 4, that we keep in mind that today, being Monday, is a major due day for this class, and that's when discussions and quizzes, when we have them, are normally due. That allows you to be able to do the work during the week, look at the readings, maybe even watch the movies that we have. You can get it all done then, or if you're busy and you have stuff during the week, you can do the writing parts on the weekend, and then finish it up, kind of check it out, and then have it turned in by Monday when the due date is normally due. And the due dates are always at midnight. And that's Pacific Standard Time. It's not fair. I'm 8 hours ahead. It would be not fair for you to have things due my time. So it's always where Shasta College is located. That's Pacific Standard Time at midnight. And Monday is the big due date. So keep that in mind. Put a timer on your phone. Say, all right, just so it goes off and you're like, oh yeah, I have that online class, Humanities Through Film. It's Monday. Something must be due today. That'll help you keep on track, and it won't be too stressful for you. It'll help keep you on top of most of the assignments, okay? With that in mind, you might want to set an alarm or two for Wednesday. If things are due Monday with a discussion, most likely you have to comment on other people's by Wednesday. That allows, so if everyone turns it in on time Monday, that means on Tuesday, if you go in there on Wednesday, everyone's comments, everyone's posts are there. You can comment on 2 of them minimum. That's for the full credit. And that allows you to get full credit. If it's 20 points, you'll get the higher grade than if you don't do that. If you do an awesome, spectacular post, the highest you can get is a 15 if you don't comment on other people. So it's an easy points of interacting. That's participation, if you will. It's part of the participation stuff that happens in our class. So keep that in mind. Set yourself due dates. I will keep reminding you with things come up, especially with papers. You already have the due dates of when the big papers are for the whole class, so maybe set a reminder on your phone for that, or give yourself whatever it needs, some sticky notes all over the place or in your car, or whatever works for you. Okay, so that should be somewhat of help. But with the modules, a lot of times they're 2 weeks, so silent film is 2 weeks long, and I open those up together so that you can kind of get a little bit ahead, but also that you could use your time and have a little more flexibility. So if you want to, when we get to the modules that are 2 weeks long, you could do them all together in one swoop, as long as you get the assignments turned in that time, and communicate and also comment on other people's on those due dates. But that helps give you a block of time to get stuff done. Okay, so always remember with the modules, the first week is kind of the information, the lectures and the readings to kind of gear you for what the movie's going to be about. And oftentimes the second week is geared to that movie. So you could do that all at once. You could do it, but don't miss the deadlines. All right. So there is stuff due after the first week. There is stuff due after the second, but it allows you to see what is happening throughout the whole module. Okay. So keep that in mind. Those will be open. I don't go beyond that because I want to hone in so everyone's kind of on the same page here on out. All right, so that was some of the questions I've had. If I get a lot of the same questions, I'll try to let everybody know so we're all on the same page together. Continue to email me. I love the emails. It's very handy with the app when I'm on transportation. If I'm on the bus or the train, I can communicate that way. I try to communicate really fast, especially Monday through Friday, but you'll even see some responses if I'm not too busy on the weekend as well. Welcome again, and enjoy this first real academic looking at what humanities is and how we use it in film. Thank you.